right on week 1 might be totally wrong in week 2. My Chihuahua, mentioned earlier, needed to get cheekier and naughtier so he could sit on his own. But because the fear is there, if I only build bravery, I will turn him into a little itty-bitty tiger. New confidence on top of deep-rooted doubt creates a bully. This type of guy will learn to take cheap shots at dogs and people once they turn away from him. So yes, he needs bravery. He needs to learn to sit on his own like a big boy. But in addition to that, he needs to learn to never approach people from behind, and he needs to be told that he is being naughty the first time he tries it. Once he is brave enough, calling him on his naughty thoughts and telling him he was a turd will actually make him stronger. Dogs need some stress in order to grow stronger. This is stuff that we all know in our human relationships. I know when I can push my friends and give them an encouraging boot, but I also know when I need to give them a hug and tell them it is okay. I know when to gently tell them they were being rude, and I also know when to tell them that they crossed the line. Communication is key. It must be the same with our dogs. Do you know when you can push your dog and demand more effort? And when to back off and reward for just a tiny bit less? This book explains training methods where no hard and fast rules exist. It's all about relationships. It's about trust, understanding, and being a good coach and role model, and teaching obedience. About my dogs. You'll notice that I refer to several of my dogs throughout. Each dog teaches me something. Hilda was my darling, scrappy Irish Terrier, in her first dog fight at 7 weeks old. While that should have been a warning bell, I took it as a challenge. Sadly, Scrappy Hilda recently died at age 16. She was a cool dog that helped me work with my reactive clients. Dogs, not human. For someone who was so intolerant of the tiniest slight from another dog, she had the patience of a saint when it came to reteaching a dog's social skills. Basil is mentioned throughout. He is my Tervuren, now 14 and hanging in there for me. Basil is well accomplished in the competition world and took me to Crufts to compete in my very first international adventure. He opened my eyes to things much greater than I had previously dreamed, and he reinforced that nothing is impossible so long as you can think outside of the box and are willing to work extra hard. Mandy was my Italian greyhound. We had many adventures together, and I loved her with every cell in my body. The feeling was not mutual, and she considered me her servant. She became an obedience trial champion and also won some impressive competitions. We also failed way more, but being successful with an Italian greyhound requires one to be forgetful and forgiving. When Mandy left this earth, the grief was overwhelming and was present every single day for a full year. I don't think it went away until Pippa politely wormed her way into my heart. Pippa is my perfect, darling border collie. I know she isn't nearly as perfect as I think she is, but I don't care, nor do I want to be confused by the facts. She is the first sheep-herding dog I've had, and as many challenges as she has given me, every one of them has been enjoyable. She's easy to live with, easy to love, and I'm smitten. She understands me. She's brilliant at helping me with reactive dogs, and I trust her. Kate, my second border collie, is new to my house. She came with a myriad of behavior problems, and as we later realized, health problems too. She's a different dog now, but she will always be a skank, a much-loved, endearing skank. While Pippa pretends to love me, either to make my husband jealous or to get into my pockets when I'm vulnerable and unaware, Kate is so much more genuine. She wears her heart on her sleeve, is clear with how she is feeling, and is this shy, quiet little thing with perfect manners and her soft little